Good morning, children. Yesterday, in the previous video, we studied the Satluj Basin and the Ganga Basin. Satluj River waters Punjab and Haryana mainly, and it is a tributary of Indus. The Ganga Basin flows through Uttar Pradesh and joined by many tributaries Yamuna, Ghagra, Kosi, Gandak, Chambal, Betwa, and Son, and finally flows eastwards and fall into Bay of Bengal. Now today we will study the Brahmaputra basin. The Brahmaputra river originates in Tibet, where it is known as Sangpo. When it flows through the Assam Valley, it is known as Brahmaputra. It flows into Bangladesh and joins Ganga and is called Padma. It is the widest river in the world. Now you can see in this map that this river originates in Tibet, and there in Tibet the name of this river is Sangpo. Then it enters the Assam Valley. Here in Assam, the name of the river is Brahmaputra, and then this Brahmaputra goes to Bangladesh. There it joins with Ganga and forms Padma, the widest river. The name becomes Padma. So there are three names for Brahmaputra river. In Tibet it is Sangpo, in India it is Brahmaputra, and in Bangladesh it is known as Padma, and it is the widest river in India. The place where a river joins a sea is known as its mouth. Rivers carry a lot of silt which gets deposited at the mouth of the river. This forms a triangular shaped island. This island is called a delta. The delta formed at the mouth of the Ganga and Brahmaputra rivers is called the Sundarban Delta. In West Bengal, the Sundarban Delta, you must have heard the name. It is a delta. It is formed, it is triangular in shape, and silt get deposited here. This is the largest delta in the world. They are named after the Sundari trees which grow here. The Sundarban Delta is named after the Sundari trees which are grown in this area. The Sundarban Delta covers a space of 75,000 square kilometer. It is also famous for the Royal Bengal tigers found here. Royal Bengal tigers are found in this Sundarban Delta. Now the climate. What is the climate of Northern Plains? The Northern Plains have an extreme climate. We all are experiencing because we all live in Northern Plains in Uttar Pradesh. The climate is extreme, very hot in summer and very cold in winter. We get heavy rainfall in the monsoon months of July and August. A few spells of rain are also experienced during winter season. Once or twice rain also occurs during the winter season, but July and August are the main months of rain. Occupation. The land of this plains is very fertile, so the main occupation of the people here is farming. Most of India's wheat and rice is grown in the northern fertile plains. That is why these plains are also called the food bowl of India. Besides farming, many industries like textiles, paper, sugar, sports goods, leather works, iron and steel, jute mills, etc. are also a source of income for the people of the region. Cattle rearing and dairy farming are also popular occupations here. You all must be knowing that cattle rearing, dairy and agriculture, these are the main occupations. Besides this, there are so many opportunities are there for earning industries of textile, paper, sugar, leather work, iron, steel, jute, etc. So this is all about the northern plains. Now we will revise the chapter in a nutshell. The northern fertile plains or Indo-Gangetic plains lies to the south of Himalayas. The northern plains extend from Punjab in the west to Assam in the northeast. An area of land watered by a river is called a river basin. The northern plains consist of this river basin. This is the definition of river basin. You can mark it here also. Write down here, define. The northern plains consist of three basins: the Satluj basin, the Ganga basin and the Brahmaputra basin. Small rivers that join a big river are called tributaries. This is the definition of tributaries. This is also defined. The alluvium carried down by the rivers from high mountains makes the soil fertile. What makes the soil fertile? The alluvium carried down by the rivers from high mountains makes the soil fertile. The silt which is deposited in a triangular shaped island at the mouth of a river is called a delta. Most of the wheat and rice of India is grown in northern plains, so they are called the food bowl of India. Why northern plains are called the food bowl of India? The answer is here. Most of the wheat and rice of India is grown in northern plains, so they are called the food bowl of India. The northern plains have an extreme climate. Summers are very hot and winters are also very cold. So the northern plains have extreme climate. Thank you, children. Read the chapter, watch the video, and if you have any query, you can ask.